So what kind of a job would you like to get? Where do you think you could work if you got an education in IT?
I think I will choose game development.
Game development, huh?
Yeah.
Be a gamer. Do you remember that?
I like it. Oh, Mr. Trevor.
Hello, Milo. In a car?
Yeah, I'm in a car.
What? How are you going to do a test in a car?
I'm on vacation.
You're on
I
vacation?
almost have a dinner.
I thought you still had school for another month.
No, I will go home tomorrow and
Tomorrow you'll go home.
yeah.
All right. So you're using a handphone?
Yeah.
You got your book? You got your... Oh, no, there is no reading. There is no reading. That's right. Okay. Let's get started then.
I think so.
All right. So, social interaction, part 1. Topic 1 is about superstition. The first question is, do you think some people believe in good and bad luck? Do you think most people believe that?
I think most of people believe that, but some of them doesn't. Some of them don't.
So how would you explain it? What do you think good luck and bad luck is?
I think good luck is the good thing that randomly happen to you, and bad luck is something bad happen to you.
So you think good luck is just totally by chance? So you're going to get lucky today. It's not because you did anything, just because you got lucky? You don't think bad luck, you have anything to do with getting bad luck?
Luck is something about superstitious, and it cannot predictable.
Unpredictable.
So
you don't think you could do things that could bring you bad luck, and you don't think you could do things that could bring you good luck?
I think we can.
So it is in your control. See, I think a lot of times you have to put yourself in good positions. You have to do, like, if you want to get into a good school, then you have to get good marks. If you don't get good marks, then you're going to have bad luck because you're not going to get into a good school. Right? You create your situation. So do you believe you can do things in life that will give you the opportunity to have good luck?
Yeah, I can. We can do that by ourselves.
Yeah. Do you think science will be able to explain some superstition?
Yes. I think some superstitions can be explained by science because it's a ridiculous situation that happens that makes people believe that is superstitious, and some that science can explain.
I think some, yeah. Usually some of them, like the superstition, an apple a day will keep the doctor away. Well, if you eat healthy, there's a good chance that you won't see the doctor so often. And why it's probably bad luck to walk under a ladder, which you kind of put yourself in the place that you could have bad luck if something falls on your head. Are you superstitious?
What?
Are you superstitious? Do you believe in any superstition?
No, I don't.
No?
But something makes me believe on superstitious.
What are some of the superstitions around where you live or in Vietnam in general?
For example, it's my test in chemistry. I always have bad luck, and I don't know why. I always I always did good in class, but the test marks isn't good.
But a test mark's not good luck or bad luck. That's not superstition. That's just how much you study and prepare for it. What about
No,
superstitions?
I study so much and prepare for it.
What about black cats? Do you have superstitions about black cats here in Vietnam?
I think so.
Is it unlucky to see a black cat? Or have a black cat cross your pathway?
Some people believe that black cat brings bad lucks.
What about seeing an owl?
An owl, yeah, it's really bad.
Why is it bad luck?
I think it caused death or something. Some of my cousin told me about this, but I don't know much about them.
Yeah, I heard that too. That it means death is for someone or something is around the corner. Yeah. All right, let's go to topic 2. All right, topic 2, we're going to talk about job for a day. That lesson we had where I don't know if they were high school kids or whether they were college kids. I can't remember now. It's like a while since we did that lesson. But anyhow, one was a head teacher for a day, one was a coach for a day, and one actually got to work with some politicians for a day. Do you understand a job for a day?
Yes, we can.
Yeah, like to try out a field or a job that you might want to study or become. So it gives you a little insight. Do you think a job for a day is a good idea for students?
Yes, it's very good for students.
Why?
Because a job for one day gives them experiment for that work, for that job, experiments for that job, and they can learn much tips from that job to do it better in the future.
Yeah. Experience, not experiment. That's in chemistry. Yeah, it's a really good idea because they could get an idea of what that job would be like, give them motivation or make them change their mind. 2, what job would you like to try for a day?
I think I want to try IT. I want to coding.
You want to try working with some coders for a day?
Yeah.
Do you do any coding now?
I think I do something with a job now.
You are already learning how to do programming and coding now in school?
No, I learn it by myself.
Oh, okay.
Because school just teaching us how to use computer.
Just how to use the computer.
Yeah.
No programming, no.
Lot of them.
Yeah, it's good if you start doing self-taught stuff now because it'll pay off in the long run. Most of these successful IT guys, like the Bill Gates and all those guys, they knew more than the teachers when they went to college because they just all learned by themselves. If you could choose a career today, what would it be and why? Like, let's say school finishes at grade 9, and now all high schools are just focused for careers only. Whole education has changed. What would you pick if you had to pick right now? I mean, you could always change in the future. But what would it be right now?
I think it will be technology. I think so.
IT?
Hmm?
Would you like to go to an IT college or university?
I don't know if I can go to an IT university.
No, I said, would you like to? If you could, if you had the choice.
Yeah, I think I'd like to go to it.
Yeah, that's kind of like the default now. I think most kids, if they don't know what they want to do, they should definitely go into some kind of technology and IT, computer science, because it doesn't matter what job they do in the future. Computers are here to stay. The internet is here to stay, and the technology is changing so fast. If you don't understand it and you're not working with it, you're going to be left behind very quickly. All right, let's go to part 2. Okay, so part 2, solution discussion. We talked a bit about it before. So the problem here that you're going to have to talk about is, in today's world, preteens and teen students may face a variety of challenges and experiences, some of which may include, you'll have to pick one of these 3. 1, academic stress and pressure to perform well in school. 2, burnout from overscheduling and a lack of free time. Or 3, lack of sleep or proper nutrition, which can impact the concentration and emotional development of all these students. Right, so obviously, lack of sleep and nutrition would be because their schedules are too busy, too full. They don't even have time to prepare food. They're always off to another class. Your task is to select one and discuss how it affects you and what you would like to change in the future. How you would like it. So I'm going to give you, if you have any questions.
No, I don't have any question.
All right. I'm going to give you 1 minute starting now. All right. Your 1 minute is up. Which do you think is the biggest problem, and which do you think we can fix, or what could we do to fix it?
I choose the discussion 2.
Burnout from overscheduling and a lack of free time. Okay. So how is that a problem, number 1? Give me an example.
Again, can you ask again?
Give me an example of burning out from overscheduling and a lack of free time. Are you talking about yourself or other students?
Yeah, burnout is a state of physical or emotional exhaustion that also involves a sense of reduced accomplishments and loss of personal identity. I always have burnout when I'm studying.
So how would free time help you?
When we have burnout, we are not satisfied when we have a break time. We always think that why don't I work? Why don't I study now?
No. So how will more free time help you?
Not very much.
So more free time will not help you.
Not very much, but it can help a bit.
Okay. So what can we do to give more students more free time?
Yeah, to give students more free time and
How are we going to do that?
I think we can. We have to make the schedule, reduce the schedule, and give more time for students to to play and have some free time.
So which classes in nights and weekends, because obviously the regular schedule at school you have to have, which classes do you think should go away?
I think the class should reduce away is the class that study in the weekend, because the weekend is the time that we have to go out to play and do something that good for our health.
Activity is definitely important. Yeah. All right. Let's go to part 3, the speaking topic. All right. So here we go to part 3, speaking topic. Your parents have given you the option of attending one of 3 private schools without concern for cost, as they do not believe public school is sufficient for you. You may choose between a martial arts school, an arts school, or one that focuses on athletics. You may pick another type of school if you choose so, because you already said you'd like to go to an IT school. So you can change to computer science or coding or something, anything you want, but it's more specialized. Your task is to select the most suitable option for yourself. And of course, give a couple of reasons why that would be best for you. And then I'll ask you a few questions. Are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
All right. 1 minute starting now. All right, your time is up. So what would you pick? One of those or something else?
I think I will choose an IT school. IT school.
There's some good IT schools in Vietnam. There's a good one here in Da Nang too. Okay. So why would you choose that, and why would that be the best choice? How is that good for Milo?
I think I can do lots of things for technology when study in an IT school, and it gives me knowledge about computer science, and sometimes it gives me a lot of problems like bug when coding. When I solve it, I think I can improve my brain.
Improve your brain, cognitive abilities. Yeah. So what kind of a job would you like to get? Where do you think you could work if you got an education in IT?
I think I will choose game development.
Game development, huh?
Yeah.
Be a gamer. Do you remember?
I like it.
Do you remember that? Did you do that one? No, maybe you didn't do that lesson.
I am do that.
We just had a lesson in another class about Farmville, a video game on Facebook, and the developers, I don't remember the name of the company, but they have 82. At the time of the article, they had 82 million players for that game, and with all their Facebook games, that company was bringing in $500,000 a day. So that's like $183 million a year for that gaming company. So it's a good business to get in. I've heard that. Well, I mean, the top gaming companies, they make a lot of money, of course, but there's a lot of gaming companies that don't make it and they go out of business. It's a very tough market. But if you're good at it, yeah, you could do really well.
Yeah.
Do you think public schools are fine for 2023? Like with the way the world is changing now? I know that speaking task was really about your parents thinking that the school is not good enough and that you should go to a specialized school. But what do you think? Do you think the public schools are effective, or do you think that they should change?
Nowadays, public school don't give students necessary knowledge about life. Necessary knowledge about life, and it's very rude. And some subject that don't necessary about necessary for our life.
Do you think some of the classes are not necessary anymore?
I think is honor math, some of physics knowledge, and
you think math and physics is not important? As important?
It's important for someone, but if someone don't good at it, they must keep it away and do another subject.
Okay, let's ask this question. What course do you study now do you believe is not necessary? It should be something else.
It's not necessary.
Yeah, not important. I don't need to study this in today's world. What's the least important subject at your school?
The least important in our school.
Least important.
That the most of us doesn't need a class of art and music.
Okay.
We only focus.
Art and music is mandatory. That's not an option class. Everybody has to take art and music.
Yeah, and everybody in our country need to learn about it.
Okay. The next question here is, what could we do to improve our schools? So I'm going to modify that a little bit. Can you think of 2 subjects that could be added to your school that would be very beneficial for the kids and important in today's world?
I think we can add astronomy into our school.
Add astronomy.
Or something just like a club for students to improve their skills and talents.
So a club, you mean so groups can work on projects on different types of subjects, or just one specific subject? You say a club. You mean like an English club or a math club or a science club?
It's same to it.
It's a what?
We can select the club that we would like to join and do some project from that club that will improve their skills and talents for our future.
Okay. Would you like to study abroad in the future? Would you like to go to America or England or Scotland or somewhere to study in a university somewhere else?
I would like to, but I don't know if I can't go abroad. I think I will stay in Vietnam.
Not about if you can. Would you want to?
I want to.
Where would you like to go?
I don't know where would I go.
Anywhere? Africa?
No, I want to go to America. So.
You want to go to America, huh? Oh, I thought maybe you wanted to go to Africa or maybe India.
Of course
Russia.
not, because I don't know any language.
Yeah. One of our students is going to, oh, where's he going again? Hungary? Hungary in Europe. I thought that was kind of strange. But all right. Okay, so that's good. We're done. This week. Tomorrow. Yeah.
Tomorrow? Okay.
Yeah, because we've changed everything now, right? So now it's going to be, you're going to join Alien and Jason and them again, you and Lily, and that class starts tomorrow night, 7:15, same time, I think. But I can't remember if the time has changed, if it got earlier or not. I'll have to let Miss Lay contact you guys after, because she's doing a class right now too.
Okay.
So, but it is tomorrow night. I'm just not sure if it's 7:15 or earlier. But Miss Lay will definitely contact your father and let you guys know what time it is. But it is tomorrow night, lesson 1.
Okay.
So I'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, see you soon. See you tomorrow.
Bye-bye. Enjoy your holiday.
Bye.
Bye.
I will enjoy my vacation.